start again. Hello, I'm Vida May Soriano. I'm from the Institute of Human Rights and Peace Studies. And I have with here today a friend that I met at a MUIC fair. So MUIC is Mahedon University International College. So her name is, what's your name again? Nickname, what's your name? Your
Oh, hi.
uh
My nickname is
name.
Manow.
Yeah, Lemon. Okay. So Manow. And my first question is, what are you taking up right now in Mahedon, and what prompted you to take up um, whatever you're studying now?
All right. First of all, I need to say greetings, everyone. สวัสดีค่ะ My nickname is Manow. My name is Punyaporn Saisoi, and currently I am studying in the Faculty of Liberal Arts in Mahidol University. And this is such a nice question. The reason that I enrolled the Faculty of Liberal Arts, actually I was one who are interested in English language. Yeah, for my high school, I would study about the science and math, but I am studying in English program. So I have a few background about English. Yeah, and I think for the science or a mathematics will like knock me down. So I decided to studying in English fields.
So math and science would knock you down. I think Mahedon University also has a very extensive program for the math and the sciences, because I've seen the list of research that they do for molecular science and
Yes.
medicine and public health. So I think it's quite hard. But the English program is very good as well. MUIC is one of the best performing colleges in the country. And I've met a lot of people from MUIC who are able to have discussions with me on a level that is both academic and personal. Like that's how we met, right? So I really like it that you gave greetings to everyone. I usually don't do that because I don't have listeners and viewers. But thanks for reminding me of that. I think that's from your liberal arts training. So, yeah, okay. So Manow, Manow for those who do not know, Manow means lemon, right? That's the direct translation.
Yes.
Lemon. All right.
Yes. Yes.
So let's go very political. So which party did you support last May elections?
I was the one who supported the Pheu Thai Party.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it.
Pheu
Pure
Thai,
party.
yeah, Pheu Thai. Pheu is for and Thais. So Pheu Thai is a party for Thais,
Ah,
for
okay.
Thai
Alright.
people.
Okay, I didn't know that because I usually just read the newspaper regarding the elections in Bangkok, and I don't have access. No, I have access, but I haven't really tried to do research on the political movements in Thailand. But for some reason, when Pita Limjaroenrat won, I was very much interested in how he won because first of all, he's very young and he's very charismatic, and he has views that are very far from the views of the past prime minister, because the past prime minister is the only introduction I have of Thai politics, because yeah, because I was here when he was still the prime minister. All right, so you supported the Pheu Thai movement, Pheu Thai Party. um my next question is, what made you gravitate towards the Pheu Thai Party? Like, what values or ideas or ideals do they offer that resonated with you?
Oh, wow. You hit me to the first question. So the reason that I like the Pheu Thai Party, I think Pheu Thai Party is one of the party that have a long historical political, that they have a racial protest, the one who wants the democracy system, and they trying to fight with the military coups. Or the Pheu Thai Party is one of the political party that facing many times of the military coup, but they still be with the people. They did not gone. So it's one of the reason that I like Pheu Thai Party. And of course, another reason that I like Pheu Thai Party is that Pheu Thai Party is the one of the political party that support the agricultural or the grassroots activists. So you know that lots of the Thai people, I'm sorry, lots of the Thai people are doing an agriculture, and I can say that they didn't have a good income. So I think it will be more better if we looking after them or give a good policy for the one who do an agriculture.
Yes, because I think your GDP.
And yeah, another question, another answer is that Pheu Thai Party has a strong the policies maker about the economic, so I can believe them to do the economic path. Yes, that's it.
Okay, so I also do know that you do things I don't know if you're an intern or that you do activities for the United Nations Development Program. So I think I understand now why you supported the Pheu Thai Party because your values are economic driven and you value I think maybe labor or worker rights like you mentioned the farmers. I think that's very important because Thailand is an agricultural country, and before Vietnam became the number one exporter of rice, I think it was Thailand before, yeah, pre-pandemic period. Okay, so that's one, their economic platform and the support and policies that they create for farmers. So those are the reasons. Okay, all right. So um, do you have any sentiments or perception of democracy in Thailand, like the practice of democracy? And when I say democracy, just well, whatever you think is the practice of democracy in Thailand, what is your perception? It can be the voting process or the the protesting in the streets. It can be anything. So, what is your sentiment or perception?
Actually, I need to say that for Thai, we just have the democratic system, which is only about 90 years. It was such a short time, but under the 90 years, we met about 13 coup d'etat. So
Oh,
we cannot say that Thailand had a strong democracy. Yeah, it was such a many times. So I cannot say under the 90 years of the democratic system, Thailand doesn't have a strong democratic system. Every time, as I mentioned earlier, like Pheu Thai Party is being a government, and um, the Thai people sometimes doesn't like the policy. They did not let the time run by their own, but they just trying to figure out and trying to find another power of the countries, for example, the soldier or the coup d'etat group to get rid of the Pheu Thai party or a political party that being a government in that time. So I think we cannot say that Thailand had a strong democratic system.
mm. All right.
Maybe we need to like let the times tell.
And I want to go back to your previous answer. I kind of forgot about it. When I asked why you voted for Pheu Thai Party, and the first thing, no, it's not the first thing that you said. It's about Pheu Thai Party being an institution party, like it's an old institution compared to the more popular party now, which is Forward Movement Party. So I think that's very important. I think that in politics is not only about governance; it's also about having a game plan on how to get to a certain
Yes.
position, and when you get to that certain position, you should be able to draw in consensus for you to be able to execute what you want to happen, like the dreams that you want to happen or the policies that you want to happen. So I was a week ago, I was reading the newspapers and I read that Pheu Thai vows to push for amnesty bill in parliament. So I thought that this was a very smart move because well, for one, the Forward Movement Party has a strong leaning towards scrapping the 112 law, which I will not mention the title. But and most of the generation now, the younger Thai who voted in the elections, they have strong feelings against the 112 law, precisely because I think it was, um, yeah, you can explain that later. And then so I think that's very smart because you can't, if you're in politics, if you've been in politics for a long time, you can't just go against something. You can't just be known to just be against a certain ideal. So what they did is they went around the idea of 112 law being used badly, and then they just came up with the solution, which is an amnesty bill. And but it's still a bill. So what can you say about, without attacking the 112 law, but what is your perception of the 112 law? Because this is where Forward Movement Party and Pheu Thai Party are in a way aligned, but you have different means of getting your objective. Okay.
Yeah, for me, the 112 law, I can say that the organic bill or the originally built that the Constitution of Thailand, the 112 law, I can say that it's not that wrong to have this law, but I think the most problems that everyone are facing in this time is that the one who have a power on social, or the one who have a power in this country, just trying to get rid of the some of the protester, or some of or someone who against the old government, so they just trying to use the 112 law to catch them, or just make them blind. I mean make them blind, I mean just make them can't say about the politics.
Okay. So what I get from your answer is the 112 law is not a bad law organically, but the interpretation and execution of the law where it is used can be abused by people in power. So the 112 law, okay, so that's where the differences are, because from the other people that I've met for who supported the Forward Movement Party, they just want to get rid of it. But with you guys, you want to discuss about it and find other ways to, to control or or lessen the inflammatory effects of the 112 law being interpreted in a bad light. Okay, so I don't know if I should ask you this, but in peace studies where I come from, the institution, we don't shy away from topics that are sensitive. We like to discuss about them because that's part of creating peace. It's not about ignoring the issues, it's about talking about them. So I would like to know, what is your religion or faith?
Oh, I'm Buddhist.
Oh,
I'm
you're a
Buddhism.
Buddhist. Okay, okay, all right, okay. Do you think that the current practice of politics in Thailand is reflective of Buddhism teachings or ideas?
Um, Not that much, I can say. uh, looking looking about the policies. I mean, in this election that just happened the last month, um, not that not that much of the political party are mentioned about the religions. I think some group they open for the religions, but in the election of the year, huh, for 4 years,
3 years ago.
2019,
Yeah.
yeah, 4 years ago, they have one political party uh that strongly believe in Buddhists and trying to force everyone to be one
Course.
of the Buddhism.
Ah, and if you, I would
Yes,
just like to add
but
a
in this election, I think less.
sorry. In the election, you think, I think my internet
No, no.
is bad. Okay. All right. So I want to ask, this is just a follow-up question. Would you happen to know the numbers? Because I haven't checked. It just popped up in my mind. How many voter turnouts have voted in the South? Because I know the South is predominantly Muslim. So is there a high number of people who voted in the South? Would you know the numbers or no?
Um, I I didn't know the exact number, especially in the south, but I know a whole number of a Thai people that go towards. It's about 72 or 82%. So
Wow,
it's
it's
lots
high.
of the people. Yeah, yeah. For 4 years ago, the past election, they have just only 52 or something like that. But in this time, they have lots of the people who are in very interested in politics and yeah, I think it's quite good for they to go to vote.
It's a good day for democracy in Thailand, I think. Like you guys are in the I don't know, like
Yeah.
I am amazed. Like I came here and the bad student movement was happening. I came here and then I don't know, I was just surprised that for a country that hasn't been a democratic country for a long time, I'm very surprised with how people are just going in the streets and expressing what they want from the government. All right. Okay. So, which is a good thing for me as a foreigner. I think it's lovely. Do you think that democracy well, I know that Thailand is constitutional monarchy, right? But anyway, I'm not gonna. So, do you think that the type of government that you have is the best form of governance in Thailand, like the parliamentary system?
Oh, yeah. For me, I believe in the parliamentary democracy, the representative democracy, because oh no, I can't not say that, but I believe in the representative democracy because I think it's such a good ways to run our country, same as any nations that have representative and work in the parliament.
Mhm. Oh, that's a very good answer. But my other friend, I was pushing her towards presidential democracy because Pita
Oh,
Limjaroenrat was such a celebrity, and I said, if you had presidential democracy, he would automatically be the president. And yeah, so yeah, that's one. So she said, yeah, I think that's a good possibility. I nudge her in that
uh,
direction.
yeah. So maybe I can answer a short answer for your question.
Yeah.
It will be related to the previous answer that I have mentioned is about the Thai politic doesn't have a strong democracy system that much. We just have just only 90 years and we facing 13 coup
Cool.
d'etat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that it's make it it can be possible that Thailand can be presidential, but in the same time, I think in this time, I need everyone to have more understand about democratic system more
Okay.
and
Education, like people should know how the democratic system works. Okay, that's good.
yes.
That's actually my topic for my master's thesis. Okay, so is there any issue in Thailand that has been overlooked or glossed over by the past administration that you would want this current MFP Pheu Thai congregation type of government to address? Like what issue? So it can be any issue, like economic, social issue that I think they have to address.
Ah, I think the poverty is one of the topic that everyone have mentioned because you know that Thai's people no, lots of the Thai people are facing the poverty problems. So I just want the new government runs something about this.
Okay.
And of course the
Oh,
human rights problems.
okay.
I think it's yeah, I think it's kind of important things in this country.
Because poverty and the problem and homelessness, they go together. And but the one of the
Yes.
issues why there is homelessness, there are a lot of homeless people in Thailand. I think I didn't do a research, but I think it also intersects with mental health. So that's where human rights can be used, because human rights would mean right to shelter, right to food and clothing, right to right to education, and right to healthcare accessibility, which covers mental health. Okay, I think this is actually a good this is a good alignment with Boong's answer. Okay, so to end this podcast, what is your favorite Thai cuisine, and where in Thailand do you regularly frequent to unwind and de-stress?
Oh, that was such a hard question because you know that Thais have lots of the restaurants.
Yeah, I enjoy
But
it a lot.
but I would like to if you had any chance, or the one who just listen in this podcast and are very interested in Thai cuisines, I would like to
Comment down
recommend
below.
I would like to recommend you to go to the Kruakhunres. The cuisines, yeah, Kruakhunres is the name of the restaurants, and I'm from the northern Thailand.
Isan
So
or Chiang Mai?
so
Chiang
the
Mai.
Kruakhunres is one of the cuisines that make the north food.
Kruakhunres. Maybe you can chat it later. Like you can send me how it's spelled, and then I'll put it in the details when I upload this. Okay, so what's the taste?
Nice
Like,
one.
can you describe the taste? Is it spicy? Is it a mix? Uh is it does it have protein? Does it have vegetables? Does it have noodles? Like the cuisine that you mentioned?
All right. Cua Kun Red, I can say it's a name. It's a name of the restaurant, not the name of the food. So
Mm.
Cua Kun Red sells a lot of the North food, and same as Boom. Question is that they sell khao soy and nem ngiao.
Ah, okay. So that's where I can find that. Khao Soi. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
Is there
But
any
my favorite is nam ngiao. Nam ngiao is a north food, and I always request my family, my grandma to cook it for me. The nam ngiao it's delicious. It's had lots of the protein. They have chicken, or you can add any pork or something like that, and eat with a Thai noodles.
okay, what Thai noodles? Is it sedlek or pad see ew noodles or
It's called khanom jean. I didn't know how to call it in English, but it seems like a noodle, but it's made with a rice and
rice noodles?
poured in the hot water.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
It's called
Okay.
khanom jean.
Kanom Jean. Kanom Jean.
Yes, khanom jean.
Oh, okay. I've tried Kanom Jean in the south, but I've tried it with curry. Okay, I know that. Rice noodles. Okay,
Oh
Kanom
yeah, yes. Khanom jean can eat with various food.
Paris food, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, so where in Thailand do you usually go to if you wanna unwind or de-stress?
For me, I can maybe I'm just optimistic people, but let me say that I can be de-stressed every place.
Oh, wow.
Um,
That's a
I just
superpower.
when I stress, I just sitting along and watch everything goes round and round, or maybe just listen to some music. But if you wanted to relax, I would like to recommend you to the Khlong Bang Luang floating market. That was the reason that I invited you. It's because I just went there for last month, so I think so I think it was a nice
Okay.
place. It have a lot of activities um, like drawing or something like that, and it's a floating market. So if you want to try, you can go.
Yeah, I saw you like you posted on IG like you were drawing something, and I'm also into arts. It's like one of the
Oh yes.
yeah, one of the passions I had growing up as a child that I kind of sort of forgot. And for those of you who do not know Manow, she has a very beautiful, exquisite singing voice. Like, oh my God, I saw
Oh,
your IG post. So I want to know where this is the last question, just to cap it off. We have 3 minutes remaining. How did that singing start? And did you train for that? And do you see yourself as a professional singer in the future?
wow, no. Singing is like one of my hobby, but I didn't want to work in this field. And for my high schooler, I used to be a school singer and going to the competitions, but I didn't take any singer course
Oh,
or
wow.
study about singing. But you know that my family, my grandpa is one of the people, but that uh he is right like really like to sing, so maybe I would absorb from my grandpa.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were trained because when you were singing, like every note you hit so perfectly, and like you didn't have any sharps or flats. It's like, so I thought you were trained. So I don't know. I think that's something you should post more on IG or any of your social media accounts. You have a very
Oh,
beautiful voice. And I was gonna ask, so
uh,
what's your level? Are you alto or soprano, or yeah, what's your range?
uh I can say soprano because I cannot say alto.
You're not
I,
alto.
I yeah, it's too low.
And I ask, what was the song that you were singing? Like the one where I commented that it's so beautiful. I don't know, like
Oh,
what's the title again of that song?
yeah, that song it's called From the Start. This song is from Pheu, my favorite singer. I do love her song so much, and it's kind, that relatable.
Luffy is Thai. Is she or he a Thai artist, or is he or she a
Um,
foreign artist?
no, no, she is Nordic or something like that.
Oh, Nordics.
I can't remember.
Scandinavian area. All right. Okay. So since
Oh
I'm a
yes.
student and we only have less than 1 minute, and I think I'll end it here. So thank you, Manau, for this very comprehensive and very I'd say very interesting conversation with you. I hope this won't be the last that we will be speaking, and I hope I get to see you again in school. If I do visit school, I'll send you a message on Instagram. And any last words?
Now, I would like to thank you, for invited me, and of course, thanks for having me, of course. And let me speak something about the politics way. So I hopefully that I can meet you anytime. So